everyone. It's been ages. I thought I would set up the camera today and sit down here on the floor and chat to you all and just give you some updates on what's going on. I have a little something in my arms to show you in a second. It's so weird to sit here again. It's really nice, actually. I just really felt like I wanted to connect back in. It's been yonks. I feel like it's been years since I've just like chatted. Like every video has kind of been like, here's the thing I'm gonna do. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk and do this thing that we used to do all the time. And I thought I'd do like a little update thing. I feel like this is kind of a trend. I've seen a couple of people recently been doing some like update videos and stuff, which I'm all about, by the way. I love hearing what's going on for people and, you know, kind of connecting in this kind of way. So the first thing I want to show you, because she's going to want to go back into her safe little space soon, is the newest addition to our family. Look. Oh, this is our newest little baby. Oh yes, we got her just a few days ago. Her name is Bellatrix, and so she's adopted. She's a little rescue, and so this is cat number 4 now. I have been turning into a crazy cat lady, as my husband says, although I said to him I can't be a crazy cat lady because I'm not single. I feel like it's like women who don't have partners but have lots of cats, like they're crazy cat people, but not me, you know. No offense if that's you, like, you know, it's all good. We're all crazy cat ladies, really, aren't we? So yes, number 4. I was kind of mentally prepared to have a 4th. When we had our last kitten, August, she had a little sister who ended up passing away, which was really, really sad. She actually died in my arms, which I've never actually been present for like a crossing over before, like of a person or of an animal like that. So it was really a horrible experience. But I don't know, I was kind of mentally, you know, it was like 4 is good. Yeah, so August is 7 months now, and I thought, oh, why is she still a kitten? We'll get, you know, another little kitten for her to play with. Do you want to see the people? You want to see the people on there? No, there's no people. It's just a big scary light. That's all she can see. Oh my goodness. She's 10 weeks old. I don't know if I said that. So she's just a little itty bitty baby. Oh, she's purring now. The vet said to us, she's like, oh, because the place we got her was like a vet/shelter, and she said, oh, she's not used to people at all, like she's gonna need lots of attention. And we're like, oh, we can do like not used to people. So when August came to us, she was about 9 weeks, and they'd never been handled by people before, ever. So I was like, if we can handle her, like, this is no problem. And she's been great. Like the first day she was like, oh my god, I'm fucking terrified, but by the next day she was coming up to us and getting little pats, and you know, she's so cute. Now you're getting warm, aren't you? Okay, she's just gonna rest here on my chest. I can't remember what I was saying. Anyway, so I know I was halfway through a thing and then like squirrel. So 4. But yeah, I wanted to do it while August was still little because I thought, oh, that'll be good, you know. But so I don't know if you guys know, but cats is like super territorial. So every time a new cat comes in, they're like, who is this in my house? And August is the same. I thought we'd got her early enough, but no, she's gotten to that stage where she's like, who's this? You know, so it's a whole process that we have to go through again to get them all used to each other, but that's all right. We've got a really good lounge room that, you know, can be shut off, so that's her little house now. And we've got like a puppy pen, so she feels all safe, and we can slowly do the introductions and go through all of that again. It took months to get the house harmonious. I'm just like, why do I do this to myself? Like, you know, the new kitten comes in, it's like, oh, we've got to start again. But look at her. How can we not? How could we not? And yes, I did purposely want a little black kitten. I really love black cat formulas and all that kind of stuff, like, you know, that sort of workings. So I wanted a little black kitten, cat, all of my own. We had to do kitten though, because my older cat, like, oh my god, like when we were trying to integrate, so we've got Vegeta, who's 11, had him for ages. We've got Roxy, who is August's mum. We don't know how old Roxy is, but her and Vegeta, getting those two to get along literally took months, whereas it was much easier with August because she was young. So I was like, we have to go with a kitten. she's so sweet, you guys. She's like purring and cuddling me. I love her so much. Anyway, so Bellatrix. And my mum was telling me too, apparently Bellatrix is the name of the 26th brightest star or something. So I haven't looked that up. I will correct myself on the screen if it's something else. Oh, she's like, look at her little face. She's so cute. She's got little black whiskers too. Vegeta's half black and half white, but I've never seen a cat with black whiskers before. Just sweet baby. I think she's gonna go to sleep here. Oh no. She's still awake. I love you too. I actually thought I'd have to go put her away to do the rest of this video, but she seems like she's quite happy. She was crying. She was like, someone give me attention. My husband's the one that usually spends lots of time in the lounge room and he's away at the moment. He's gone away on a solo kind of camping survival adventure. So yes, I'm having to go into the lounge room a lot more and stuff, and like she's still scared in every room, and you know, she's very timid. We only got her a couple of days ago. Anyway, she's surprisingly happy, so that's good. So what else has been going on? The energy has been crazy. I'm sure you've all felt it. It's just been nuts. It's been coming out in all kinds of different ways, probably a bunch of stuff that I'm not going to get into, obviously, personal, but it's just been a lot. I've been really like evaluating my like career goals and stuff like that. Like I've just kind of felt like, where am I going? I don't really know. You know, when I started YouTube, however many years ago it was now, 7 years ago, I think 7, I had this idea where I was like, I don't really know what I want to do, but I know that I want to have a job attached to my YouTube channel somehow. And that's happened for me now. You know, about 5 years ago, oh my God, 5 years ago, I was approached by a company called Simple Mystic Miracles, and they're like, hey, we'd love for you to come work with us and like, you know, do all this, you know, magical teaching and like kind of sharing all this stuff. And I was like, all right, awesome. And so I've been growing into that over the last 5 years, and like I have no plans to leave or anything. I'm happy with that job. It's a really good job, amazing people. The company is just incredible, very, very heart-centered. And I feel very, really, really blessed to be able to work in the industry that way and have like, oh, she's sleeping, have a consistent and solid job, you know. But I also feel like I want to do more. I feel like my own creativity, I guess, is not really going anywhere right now. You know, I haven't been making videos, all that kind of stuff, which I really love doing. But I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I feel like a lot of people are in the same place. I've actually heard a lot of people talk about it over, I mean, the months and years, really. Is she cozy, sweet girl? Is she very cozy? Oh, my baby girl. Kittens are just the best, you guys. But if you adopt a kitten, please make sure that you can keep it forever. There's a really horrifying statistic that in my council alone, which is just a couple of suburbs around here, and you know, you guys, Australia isn't very populated compared to a lot of Western countries, but in my council alone, and this is actually a statistic from several years ago, so it could be a lot worse now, over 9,000 cats a year are put to sleep because people don't want them. 9,000 in my council alone. That is insanity. It's just a horrific statistic. Anyway, so adoption is for life, isn't it? Adoption is for life. Squirrel. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been kind of feeling all these things. I'm like, what do I want to do? What do I want to create? What do I want to put out there? My husband said to me recently, he said, you're growing fat on knowledge. Like you are just sitting here and you're like reading all these books and doing all this study and learning and your own practice and everything, and you're not sharing it. I do share obviously stuff through work, but I'm actually a content manager, so most of what I do now isn't content creation. It's telling other people what to create. You know, that's kind of, yeah, so a lot of stuff is just kind of staying with me. And anyway, so I just kind of, all of this sort of stuff's been coming up for me. I mean, it always is. Like, I feel like this is stuff that's always on my mind, but I've really been in that kind of inner space. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Enneagram. If you're not, it's fascinating stuff. It's like, you know, one of those personality things or whatever. So I'm a type 4, which is a very creative being. Now, the whole thing with the Enneagram is, so it's numbers 1 to 9, and they all have their own traits. She's playing. And then you kind of have the wings as well. So the wing is like the number to either side, and you lean into one side or the other. And usually whichever side you're leaning into, it's like when you lean to the other side, then you've got more balance. So if you are familiar with the Enneagram, I'm a 4, very much wing 5, which is very much that inner, like, learning, study, creating for me only, like just being in like inner space. And then the 4 wing 3, which is really, I know in my heart where I want to be, is about putting it out there. That's like creativity with like entrepreneurship, you know, like putting it out there, creating the things, giving it to people, you know. Anyway, so for like years now, I've been thinking I need to lean more into that side, but I just haven't been. So that's a lot of stuff that's on my mind at the moment. I just realized I didn't light up my altar. I was gonna like light all the lights and make it all pretty, but I forgot. Oh well, we're just here today doing this. I thought I might do an altar tour today as well. I'm gonna see about that. I will probably do one soon. I felt like that would be really fun, and I am feeling like I want to change my altar as well, because it is winter now, hence the hat. And it's just feeling like it needs a change. It's feeling very autumnal still, which, you know, I'm not mad about. But like, I feel like it's probably time to, yeah, make it more cozy and wintry. I thought I might also show you as well what I'm reading at the moment. I thought that could be fun. So I did prepare some books earlier. So at the moment, I'm reading one called Magical Healing, and it's in one of those awful fucking rose petal finish, so you can see how disgusting how disgusting. And actually, it doesn't look too bad for me on this screen, but maybe it looks horrible, I don't know, when you're looking at it. You want to catch the book? Catch the book. So this is by Josephine McCarthy. I've only just recently discovered her. She's got quite a few books out there. I've got another one of hers as well, which is called The Exorcist Handbook. Really excited to read that one. Her books, I find, are like, she just wants to play with, all right, you play with the book. A little bit more, heavy isn't the word, but it kind of, that's the only word I can think of. A little bit heavier maybe than a lot of the books that I kind of am used to reading. I think that's more because her approach is quite ceremonial. Like, I'm getting ceremonial magic vibes. She doesn't describe herself as a ceremonial magician at all. And like, I've checked out her website and stuff, and it's like, that's definitely not the thing. But she talks in here a lot about visionary magic. That's kind of her shtick, I guess. Oh, babies, I love you. So that's her kind of big thing. And it just feels very ceremonial to me. I really like reading a lot of sort of like folk magic type stuff. But it's interesting. So she's kind of just, the books, I'm not very far into it, as you can see, just kind of there. But she's talking about like how to live a healthy life as a magician. So the different things you need to sort of consider, the way the energy moves through you, you know, looking at diet and all this kind of stuff. But she doesn't tell you like what to do. So she's not like, you know, as a magician, you shouldn't eat meat or something like that. You know, it's not specific dietary advice, but it's like, here's what to consider about your diet. You know, so it's, yeah, it's quite interesting. I've got quite a long way to go, so I'm interested to see what else she kind of talks about. But we've got like, she talks about, so energy and magic is the chapter I'm up to now. So she's talking about, yeah, how energy moves through your body and how that can really affect your health. She talks about like, what she's got, raising kids, talismans, energetic boundaries, your inner alarms, and like, so like listening in for when things aren't right. yeah, so the basic stuff at the start is like how alcohol can affect your practice, how drugs can affect your practice, antidepressants, protein, you know, carbohydrates, and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, it's just kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm not finding it a page turner, to be honest, but I know that it's good for me to learn and kind of get some stuff in there. I've got a few good things from it so far, so we'll see what comes. The other one that I'm reading at the moment is The Conjurer's Guide to Saint Expedite by Denise Alvarado. There we go. That works. I really like Denise's books, actually. I've got a few of hers and I've enjoyed all of them. So this one's obviously about St. Expedite. I haven't worked with him before, but the saints are interesting to me. I'm not Catholic. That's not my background, although my grandparents were. And like I've heard a lot of people, like people who I think aren't from a Christian background maybe are like, oh, Catholicism and Christianity is the same. And I feel like that's saying like Wicca and Hoodoo are the same. Like they're just not. Like it's like maybe from the outside you can kind of, you know, if you don't really know much, you can say, well, those things are similar. Like they both practice magic, you know. But it's like, it's not, I mean, I think Catholicism and Christianity are more similar than those two. But you know what I mean? Anyway, so this is not a big part of like my background or anything like that, but I find it quite interesting. I work with a lot of people who are Christian witches or like have elements of Christianity still in their path. I do incorporate some into mine as well, although again not the saints specifically, although I have worked with saints before. Anyway, so it's quite good. I really like the way that she writes, so I'm enjoying that as well. That's more for work specifically, but you know, yes. And then I just picked up this one. I'm actually really excited to read it. I don't know how good it is or not, we shall see, but it is Urban Magic by Diana, I don't know how to pronounce it, Rachel, I mean it looks Rachel but with a J, I'm not really sure. Anyway, it looks like a good one. There's another one I want to read as well. It might actually be called City Witch or City Magic, I think, by what's his name, Christopher Penzak, but I thought I'd start with this little one here. So I just wanted to get some tips and tricks that I can pass along, you know, about urban witchery. So I thought that would be really interesting to read as well. Now, you guys, I will let you know at the start of the year, I said that I was going to be doing a no buy or low buy year. I wasn't going to be buying any new books. Can I tell you that I failed miserably? So at the start of the year, I had 66 books in my to read section. It is now halfway through the year. I believe I've finished 17 books and I now have 74 books in my to read section, or maybe it's 78. Anyway, it's quite a few, but I've really smacked myself on the butt recently and said, no, this is ridiculous. I love collecting books, and yes, there are some of you out there who I've chatted to about this and you enable me and you say they're two separate hobbies, all right? There's reading and then there's collecting books, okay? That's all very well and good. But my to read section is just getting very large, and I don't want to have a library filled with books that I haven't read. Like, I'm just not about that. And I have so many up there that I really want to read, you know, so it's not like a matter of going, I'm not interested in this anymore, you know, I want to get something new. There are so many up there that I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to sink my teeth into this, but then I buy a new book, you know. So I have stopped doing that now. I don't know how long it's going to last for, but I do want to be more careful. I just feel like it's very wasteful, you know. So I'm pumping the brakes and I'm going to be getting through more of these books that I have, because there are just so many good ones. Like I'm just looking up here now, I've got Rebel Witch, I really want to get to that. Hex Twisting, that looks amazing. Yours for Eternity, really want to read that. I mentioned the Exorcist Handbook, I want to get to that too. I've got a few Lucky Mojo titles, so there's Down Home Sex Magic, I really want to get into that. Oh my God, there's Hoodoo Justice Magic, there's just so many. So I am going to be going through those before I buy more new books, because it's getting a little ridiculous. And I do look forward, like there's so many on my to buy list as well. Like I can't wait to expand my library again, but I know I'll feel good about it once I have read a very large chunk of the ones that I have sitting in that section waiting for me to get to. What else can I tell you? I've been wanting to make videos for a long time. I feel like every week I'm like, all right, this week I'm going to make videos, and then I just never get there. So I'm really, really glad this is happening right now. It's a lot of stuff like me getting in my head. And again, I know that a lot of us deal with this. It's like, I don't know, we just psych ourselves out of it. You know, it's like, well, if it's not going to be the most perfect thing ever, then I'm not going to do it, or something like that. Like sometimes it's like that, or it just like it gets too much, or I don't know, like, and I just think that's bullshit. Like for myself, it sucks, like, because every time someone that I really enjoy on YouTube puts out a video, like I just am so excited and so grateful. And I know that some people feel like that about my videos too, so that's something to remember as well, to just go like, it doesn't matter about all the other bullshit. Just like do the thing, you know, because there are people who enjoy just the thing, like me sitting here chatting to you with a cat in my arms, you know, about whatever is coming to my head. So I don't know, let that be maybe, if you are feeling the same, like an encouragement for you. If you've been feeling like you've wanted to make a video, but you don't know what to talk about, or like you just blah, 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 whatever other excuses are coming to your head, can you just sit down and do it? Nike, just do it, right? Like Nike, just do it. get the slogan right. Just sit down and chat. Like, tell us what is going on in your world. Like, how has this fucking retrograde, this Mercury retrograde, which I'm normally, like I've said, not a big like, oh, Mercury retrograde, but really this one, like, I mean, come on. We all felt this one, right? What's been going on for you? What is happening in your world? Maybe you got some new stuff and you want to show us. I would love to see it. I would love that. Just sit down and please chat to the camera. Let me know if you've uploaded stuff. You're welcome to put links down below and all that. We love seeing that. You know, I said something a while ago. I said something about how I feel like the witchcraft online YouTube community or whatever is quite silent, quite dead, like what's happening. But I've realized that's not the case. I've realized that a lot of people that I already enjoy watching have been quite quiet, many of them, not all. There are some of you guys out there who are like bringing it for us all. Thank you so much. But what I have realized is there's just tons of new channels, like tons and tons and tons. And it doesn't feel as easy to find people as it used to. I don't know if that's just because I'm not like exploring YouTube as much as I used to or what, but every now and again a new channel comes to my attention and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. And there's just so many channels out there that I don't know, you know. So there was a tag that went around a little while ago that Brittany, the Sunshine State Witch, that's always like a that she put out, which was don't watch me, watch, you know, these other channels. I'm going to admit to you guys, all right, I haven't actually said this to her. I haven't done that specific tag yet, even though I've got smaller channels that I really, really want to share, and I try and do that, you know, in videos here and there. And I've also got some up on my, if you go to my channel page, my page, and then under channels, I've got some, you know, I think there's, I don't know, maybe there's like 20 there or something. But I'm a little superstitious about saying don't watch me. I know that's so weird, but I just like, I'm like, oh, the title, I don't know. I feel weird about saying she's trying to get free. She's like spreading out. I'm like, I'm going to run away. Are you just hot? Maybe. I'm really warm. I'm like, and it's feeling very warm right here. She might just be stretching out, trying to just cool down slightly. Yeah, anyway, so I haven't done that. Why was I saying that? Oh, it was just about channels. So I don't know. Let me know. Let me know which channels you love. I mean, you can tell me the big channels too, but like I've already seen them, you know, like I know that they're out there, but the smaller channels that I don't know, like there's so many awesome ones out there that we're not seeing. Let's just say some now. I love the Hidden Shaman. If you guys haven't seen her, go check her out. She's very like vloggy, chatty to the camera. She has 4 cats too, actually, so we're like, you know, we're on the level. She's awesome. There is the Witch of the Dismal Swamp. I really, really like her. I haven't actually seen a video from her in a little bit, so I got to go check out her channel, see if I'm just not seeing it or what. But Witch of the Dismal Swamp. Obviously, Brittany, the Sunshine State Witch. Justin, who is the Witch of Enchantment. Oh my God, there's so many. And I've got people, Gemini. Oh, Gemini, what's your channel name? Gemini something. I'm gonna do the thing. I know I hate doing it because then it's like people are like, oh, you didn't say my channel. There are so many. I'm gonna make a video where we talk about some awesome channels out there too. I've chatted and rambled on for a while. I don't feel like this is probably very interesting anymore, so I am going to end this here because I didn't really plan this video. I literally just plonked myself down and started talking. But thank you so much if you're still here hanging out with us. Let's do the code word thing because I love doing that. Okay, if you're still here, let me know. And the code word is Winter Witch. Let's do that. Winter Witchery. I don't know, either one. Let's do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know about channels, okay? Because I want more awesome witchy content. I'm just not seeing enough, and it's because a lot of the people that I love are kind of quiet. Not all, as I said. Bellatrix is so happy to meet you all. She's so cute. She's going to sleep now, so I think I'm going to go put her down so she can go have a little snooze. But yes, I love you guys so much. I'll be putting up another video soon. I'll do an altar tour. As I said, I'm going to see if I get to that today. I'm not sure yet, but we'll do some stuff. But if you guys have anything that you want to see from me, let me know. I do have a lot of things written down that you've asked for or want to see, but please feel free right now. If there's a request that you have, pop that down below and we'll get this ball rolling once again. I'm wishing you all so much love and many, many blessings. And we'll talk to you all soon. Bye. You just going to sleep like Dad? You sleeping like Dad? Oh, okay. No. Like that. Like a parrot. Is she like a parrot? There we go.